Hey everybody, it's Chase with AVA Pop Culture. What's up? Sorry I'm about a minute late. It is storming like crazy here. So let me know if you can hear me all right. I mean, it is coming down out there. But I have my fizzy water of the evening, and I am ready to go. We got a little spin on some Friday the 13th rankings tonight. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about. Are you guys remember to leave out milk and cookies and girls undressing for Jason tonight on Friday the 13th Eve? Let me get you guys on here. How about that? Let's show this comments out here. Yo, Throwback Cafe, man. I watched Summer 84. I friggin' loved it, man. I absolutely loved it. Donnie Deadite in the house. Michael in the house. What's up? Throwback Cafe. What is up? Dude, the ending. We need part two. We need part two. Friday the 13th ended for you with the final chapter. Fake Jason and unlikable Jason ruined the rest. John Doe Juggalo in the house. Quietly Games. What's up? What is everybody? All right. Good evening. Good evening. Horror Orb. I'm trying to go back here and see because I was a minute late getting in here. Oh, Team Almay Studios, that is Jason over at Pop Culture Mass, is in the house. Tomorrow night we are going to be doing a live stream watch along commentary of part 3, Friday the 13th, 3D baby. Make sure you join us over there. Number 7 is so underrated. Yeah, it would be nice to get a full uncut version of that. William, what's up? Boogeyman's Closet, a pop culture icon in the house. What is up, my friend? Becca, there's Becca. I knew Becca would get in here. Hey, Becca. 6 and 7. So I got a little spin that might make you guys angry at me tonight on the rankings. Space Case Collectibles, how's it going, man? Eric, it's so now I hope you've seen why I got the keep for a lesser price on Orbit. It was confusing. Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me. Like, it didn't make any sense to me. I was like, what in the world? I definitely was going to get charged tax when I had to back out of there, too. It was like, well, it was 6%. So it was like $9.60 or something like that. 50-something cents. Friday the 13th, the first one, and Freddy vs. Jason, those rank high for me too. Guilty, Jason X, it's fun. It's fun. It doesn't rank real high for me though. Mississippi Madman. Yeah, Summer 84 is awesome. I loved it. Yeah, I mean, dude, I am, oh man, somebody already come in here and got us started tonight. Let me get this up here. BMG 501 with a $5 super chat tonight said it can only pop in and say hello tonight. Here's a little something to say. I appreciate you, man. Man, I appreciate that. I really, really do. I really, really do. It's it's a big thing right now. Every dollar, I really want to be able to properly evaluate sound on these 4K releases for you guys, and I won't speak to things I won't talk about. So, but I don't have it in the budget to just like buy everything all the time. So everything that I can get from the channel is contributing to me trying to, you know, finish that setup over there. One piece at a time, baby. Alrighty then. So I have been trying to rewatch in preparation for this, because I did this video about 9 months ago, my rankings, and they have changed. They have changed a little bit. Man, I'm a big fan of part 2. I love part 2 a lot. Final chapter is tough to beat. Yeah, I'm not a real horror fan, man. Like, I don't know how many more horror movies I have to write, direct, film, edit. How many more horror conventions I got to be a guest at, speak at. How many more movies I got to watch. How many more horror scripts I got to get published before I get to be counted as a true horror fan. I don't know how much more I got to do. It's usually like if I just want to watch one, it's a high up go to for sure. Was it? So it's only on Hulu, right? Right now? Yes, it is. Great 4K, great movie. I loved it. I loved it. The man behind the mask is after your soul. Alex, part 7 is pretty dope. Creeper. Oh, did they? We got some more t-shirts going. Meredith in the house. Hey, Meredith. I wanted to say, you guys noticed today on my VSU, my review of The Golden Child, all the font got messed up. It got put into a different font that didn't fit properly on the screen for all you guys who are members and stuff to pop up. It didn't tell me, like, it exported the video, it encoded and exported the video, and when it finished, it said that it had to replace my font. And I didn't have time to redo it again, so I'll get you guys, if anybody's name got chopped off, I noticed Meredith's got chopped off in one spot, I'll get it fixed. I'll get it fixed. Yeah, it's storming here pretty bad right now. Here, too. Nice. I got all those coming as well. I can't wait for them. Me too. After seeing it, hell, I'm ready to make one myself. Gotta go see them work that pole. Oh no, you gotta wait on that. You gotta wait on that. We gotta count that down. Matt, yeah, man. So like I've got my center channel, and I've got the receiver in here won't do Atmos, so I can't use it. So I've got a center channel, and right now I've got two nice bookshelf speakers that are right and left, but they will be the rears. So I've got to get my towers and the Atmos, and I got the bass. So I got to get my towers and the Atmos speakers and a new receiver. So that's not cheap. Yes, 100% already ordered it. I love Frailty. I love Frailty. Right now I'm trying to decide between which I'm having a hard time deciding between which I'm a Klipsch guy with speakers. So I'm deciding which tower speakers. I'm either getting the 500s, the 600s, or the 800s. The 800s are going to be awful big in here, the way it's set up. And I'm probably going to go with either the Onkyo NR6100 receiver, unless I can get a good deal on the RZ50. Your news. Hey, well, welcome aboard. First of all, I want to know: do you have Django 1966 4K from Arrow? Because it's one of the best transfers. I haven't seen that one, so not in its entirety, and I don't have it. Like I said on the video, I can only evaluate the ones I've seen. I personally will not put it out there based on someone else's word or anything else. I just won't do it. Hey, Jason. What's up? Apparently that's what it's going to take. Okay, it's currently on Hulu. It's like 3 short story. Oh, so it's almost like an anthology kind of put together. Interesting. Mike Webb, what's up, brother? Sup, Lotus Eater? Meredith said, you inspired me to watch Dawn of the Dead. I've never seen it. I love Night of the Living Dead. Dawn of the Dead, I do like me some Dawn of the Dead. I'm going to be honest, though, like, maybe I'm going to have to rank my favorite zombie movies because, I'm going to take some heat for it when I do, I think. Because, I mean, if I'm being 100%, 1000% honest, Return of the Living Dead might be at the top. It might be the top favorite zombie movie for me. And, you know, I go back and forth on the Dawn of the Dead whether I like the remake better or not, which I know that's sacrilege to people too, but man, when I saw those zombies move fast for the first time, it scared the piss out of me. So those might be ahead of it. I don't know. I have to really think about it and watch them again. But I do love Dawn of the Dead. And the Night of the Living Dead 1990 remake I like better than the original, which is also sacrilege to a lot of people. The first Friday the 13th and the final chapter are your favorites. Only like Jason Lives for the Alice Cooper song. Yeah, Sleepaway Camp 1 and the ending. Yep. Slow and steady, baby. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now. So what I am going to do tonight, because I had so much fun doing what AI thought was the best 10 horror movies, I asked AI to rank the Friday the 13th movies from worst to best. We're going to go over that, and we're going to go over a couple of mine, but I'm going to put out the whole video with my rankings tomorrow of my own personal ones. We're going to see what AI did tonight, and we're going to start off my list tonight. Dude, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I watched it, and then I watched it again while going to sleep. What's up? Blockbuster Box Sets is in the house. What is up? Also tonight, in honor of this, if we get enough super chats and stuff to like, cover everything, I'm at least going to give away Friday the 13th 4K. Here, still sealed up. I'm going to give that away because I honestly think Friday the 13th Part 1, if you guys saw my video recently, and Friday the 13th Part 2, they're in my top 25 4Ks. Part 2 is in my top 10. But I actually think this one took a lot of heat when it came out, and it wasn't warranted. I think people know how to set their TVs. This is really good, and I'm going to give this thing away. So, and maybe something else too. Just depends on how we do in here tonight. Oh, and Blockbuster Box Set's helping us out. He did 5 AVA Pop Culture memberships. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I love when people get to come in and see behind the curtain on all the extra stuff. I appreciate it, man. You seen a little naked man running? You just gonna wipe that booger right on your jacket. Just wipe it right on your jacket. I want the knife. I love that movie. Hey, Juanita, in the house. Good to see you, Juanita. Man, we are going to see how AI ranks the Friday the 13th, all the Friday the 13th movies. We're going to start off my rankings list as well. In here tonight, we're going to rank some Friday the 13th. Make sure we all leave inappropriately timed naked girls and cookies and machetes out for Jason tonight on Friday the 13th Eve. You will see that tonight. You will see that tonight. Dude, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I love that movie. Quietly Games. Dude, that steelbook looks crazy. I ordered that immediately. Immediately. Yo, Tony O in the house. I don't think of it as a zombie movie. I don't. I don't have the biggest one. This is the set that I have, so I don't have that giant big box set. I can't remember if there's another cut in there that's not in this one or not, but I don't have that biggest one. Yeah. Dude, that movie, and that's the guy, and I always forget his name, but he's in Big Trouble in Little China. He's in Prince of Darkness too. He was popped up in Carpenter's movies a lot, right? I see. I haven't seen Train to Busan. I haven't seen it. I'm not the biggest zombie movie guy either overall, if I'm being honest. Good evening. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. That get us started tonight. Oh yeah, that's a good soundtrack. That is a really good soundtrack on and I forgot to mention it in the video, but the Golden Child has some good music on it too. Spreading the love, spreading the love. I've worked in the film industry for like about the past 20 years. That's what I do. In some way or other. I've also taught it. I've taught film studies and stuff like that, and creative writing, like screenplay writing. Yeah, man. You guys may be able to hear it. There's some thunder. There's some lightning. It was like thunder. Oh wait, that's Prince. Sorry, but man, it's out there. It's out there. John Doe Juggalo. What's up, man? Oh man, they have put out some really beautiful steelbooks for Return of the Living Dead. No kidding. Man, there's 100 of us in here. Over 100. Make sure you hit the like button so more people find us. Everything's been kind of slow on YouTube the last couple of weeks or so. Happy Friday the 13th Eve. I agree, Jason. It's up there for me. May not be my favorite though. Listen, I like some that people seem to hate. I'm just going to tell you, I'm sure Jason Goes to Hell is way higher on my list than most people's. And I know that the remake, reboot, whatever is higher on my list than most people's. That's true. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen that one, Ben. It's really raining. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It is pouring. That is sacrilege. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, so you guys can hear it. Yeah, it's out there. It's out there. It's bad. Hopefully we don't lose signal. It seems to be doing okay. Knock on wood. I love it. I think it's one of the easiest to just watch. For me, it and Halloween, as much as I love Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween and Friday the 13th movies are just easier watches overall. Like I can have them on in the background, play a marathon of them. I like the vibes. I don't know what's different about Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming down. That I don't know. A video ranking all the Vinegar Syndrome partner labels would be pretty cool. I don't know if I have one from all their different partner labels. So it's funny you mentioned that. I just watched that. I finished watching that about, I don't know, an hour before I came on here. It looks really good. I might put it in there as a review where I do like a 3-pack of reviews where I review like 3 movies at one time. What's up, Steelbook Collector? Me too, me too. I love that one. I cannot wait to get it. I know somebody messaged me right before this and said Sony's doing it, and I'm like, Sony owns it, but I don't, like, I haven't heard anything for sure on who's putting it out. They may 100% put it out. It may just be a standard studio release. Might be. But they're doing a lot of extras for it, so I don't know. Do I watch fan films? You know, I can't think of I mean, I'm not opposed to watching them. Hell, I made one. We made one for Star Wars down at the University of Georgia where we had the 501st Star Wars guys. We had the run because we were football players. And I was a former football player of the whole campus at the University of Georgia. We were on the field in the locker room, had all the star players in the thing. We made a Star Wars UGA fan film. So I mean, you can find that on YouTube, Retribution. But so I'm not opposed to fan films. I just haven't really watched any. But I'm not opposed to watching them. See, I never think of 28 Days Later when I'm thinking of zombie movies for whatever reason. I just don't think of it. What's up, CM Physical Media? You want the 4K of which one? You know, I kind of mentioned that the other day, and some people kind of took me to task for it. But like outside of the Nice Guys, and maybe like Scanners or whatever, I just feel like they're kind of releasing stuff that's already been put out recently. And usually they do better than that. But I mean, I like Second Sight though. But I kind of feel like they're down a little bit. And then Arrow is coming back up with all those titles they're putting out, and then they take another step back with something getting delayed for a month or so again, with the with the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Prince of Darkness is a good movie. It's a good movie. I've probably seen it the least, but it is a good movie, and I ordered that steelbook instantly. I had to have that one. I am just money wise, if I'm being honest, I'm having to wait. I'm gonna wait on the Ghost of Mars one because I just bought that, and I'm hoping it'll go down a little bit. I got so much stuff to buy right now. Yeah, you hear that thundering? It's coming down out there. Meredith, you sent it down to me from Iowa. What are you doing to me? As long as it doesn't knock the power out, I like hearing the rain and everything else. But especially like if later on, if it's still coming down, I'll pop in some Friday the 13th movies, and I'll just go to sleep watching them, which I know sounds weird to some people, but doesn't bother me one bit. So you've got the big box. Does it have different? Like, I've never really looked into it. Does it have? I actually got this last Father's Day. It was a gift. Does it have more cuts than this one? I don't remember. So far, knock on wood, the wind hasn't gotten too bad here. Oh, wow. How many 4K titles in my collection? I actually don't know. I'm in the process of scanning everything in on the CLZ app, so we'll find out. I actually don't, I probably don't have as many movies as you think. I'm still probably under 2,000, right at 2,000, something like that. Because I will get rid of stuff. Now, if you count DVDs, I'm definitely over 2,000. Because I got like 2 cases right here full, so that's 600 DVDs right there, or 500. It held 250 a piece, so it's about full. So about 450, 500 DVDs alone in those 2 cases. So if you count those, I'm well over it. I love Return of the Living Dead. I love that movie. They've been putting out some good stuff. They have. I still think the best looking 4K that I've seen from them so far is Jackie Brown. That thing is incredible. There you go. You slash that like button like Jason slashing a victim. There we go. That's what I like to hear. Jason Goes to Hell. What about Jason Goes to Hell? Dude, when I saw, because I feel like it was the remake of Dawn of the Dead was the first time I really saw the fast zombies like that. And dude, that made them way scarier to me. The Never Hike Alone movies are on YouTube. Okay, well, I'll have to watch those then. Ben says 4 and number 8 are the only 2 labeled as slashers in their genre heading. That's interesting, because everybody considers them all slashers, really. First of all, Dino, I appreciate it. Dino says, "What's up, man? I've been watching you for about 3 weeks and loving all your content. Please, no Lobster Swayze." No Lobster Swayze. I'll tell you what, though. Look at this. Because of all that panic, I was able to pick up a second one of these on eBay for like $60. I saw it. I was like, no way that's... Yeah, it is. It is like brand new. I was like, I just bought it. I bought it. And the same thing with Showgirls. So I'll just be honest with you guys. Somebody was getting rid of all these, and even though I had them all, I got all 3 of these shipped together for $152, and I couldn't pass it up. Even though I have them, now I have 2. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but maybe a giveaway down the road. We'll see. But a lot of people started offloading when they re-put out Showgirls, and when everybody was complaining about the Roadhouse, there was some cheap deals on eBay. I mean, I got a soft spot for part 3. And that should be fun, because that's the one we're going to do the watch along with tomorrow night. Todd, what's up? I used to play defensive tackle. I mean, I always used to want to be. I wanted to be a pro at one point. I was 316 pounds, so I was a lot bigger, about 70 pounds bigger. But man, I've had 4 reconstructive knee surgeries on my knee. I have sitting here right now with a torn labrum and micro tear, torn labrum and what's it called? Micro tear syndrome of my rotator cuff, and all that stuff. I'm done. I was done. My son may get there though. He may get there. Dude, Blockbuster box sets. Brother, I love Jason Goes to Hell. I don't understand why the people don't like it. I think it's got a cool, fun concept. I like it. I like it a lot. You know what? I just watched Monkey Shines as well on 4K. I'll have a review of that coming up with like a stack of reviews. I just watched that, and I actually liked it better than I remembered liking it. I really did. I liked it. I liked it a lot better than even I remembered. Shot on video. Iced, right? Iced. Well, Iced was edited on video. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I mean, I do. I definitely buy some. I don't know. I have to think about that. I can't remember if Iced was or not. But I got nothing against them. I'm trying to look over there because it would probably be in my Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Yes, it was. That's about 45 minutes to an hour or so from me. Yeah, now I'm looking forward to The Nice Guys. That looks like a nice set, and I love that movie. Top 3 Friday the 13th movies are 4, 6, and 2, with 7 coming in. So we're gonna start to see what AI says here in just a second. We're gonna reveal them one at a time. Tombstone 4K is available right now on Amazon Prime if anybody needs it. Thanks for the tip, Patrick. Yeah, I grabbed that one a while back, but thank you. What are some of my favorite TV series of all time? Supernatural, Smallville, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, X-Files, Chuck, Entourage. I'm sitting over here looking at my movies, or my Dawson's Creek, Friday Night Lights. I'm a big fan of Friends, but that's 30 minutes. I'll tell you, underrated sci-fi one that I love is Fringe. I loved Fringe. But yeah, that's a few of them. Supernatural, Buffy, and Smallville are always at my top 3, and they probably forever will be. The original Star Trek is one of my favorite. Twilight Zone, one of my favorites. Those two would probably round out my top 5. X-Files might nudge Star Trek out of my top 5, maybe. Hey, what is up? Kid channel in the house. Austin says the first 6 Jason films are the best. I'd be a bigger fan if... Yeah. Censorship. Well, yeah, Sony definitely has the rights. I went into the back end because I got an IMDb Pro, and I can access a lot of that stuff. Sony has the rights, but they have licensed out those rights in the past. So, I mean, maybe it is Sony. It might just be a straight studio release. It could very well be. But just because a studio has it doesn't mean that they're putting it out. So, you know, it's and they may 100% be. It may just be straight through. I don't have anything to tell me one way or the other. I agree. It's a close to the top for me. Oh Lord. Meredith. Oh, Meredith said her best friend's uncle passed away, so she's here visiting. That's why I wasn't on last week. Here's a bit for... Thank you so much. I'm glad you took the time to come on here, and thank you so much for that and sharing with me and everything, especially when you're that busy. I definitely know, like, your thoughts are in other places, so I appreciate you still coming on and thinking of me and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I did do a John Carpenter one like way early in my channel, so it's about a year old. I may do it again. Because sometimes like rewatching, like, you know, I will never redo a list if I haven't rewatched the movies multiple times. So to see if I form a different opinion, because for me, like Monkey Shines, I bought it because I just wanted to watch it, and I remembered liking it, but I liked it way better than I remembered. So we change. Oh, so the big box is the same cuts? Same cuts? Okay. Okay, everybody. Okay. I wasn't sure. I'd never looked that deep into it. This, my mom got me this for Father's Day last year. Actually, my mom got me this for Father's Day last year. And Risha and my kids got me this. So I did really well on Father's Day last year. I have a Panasonic UB820, and I have the Sony X800M2 region free. I just got the Crazies myself. I need to rewatch that before I do any kind of like zombie rankings or anything. Dude, the art on that thing is ridiculously good, but the movie, I mean, this is John Carpenter dealing with the actual devil. Like, we're dealing with the actual devil himself in this movie in a very different way. So I dig it. Lawrence with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. Didn't leave a message, just said here. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Try to make sure I don't miss anybody. We can get in here to... No. Go Dogs, baby. Go Dogs. Monkey Shines was good. I'm gonna review it in a pack of stuff, but Monkey Shines was good. All right, Becca plans to join us tomorrow night for the live watch along. Yeah, so people, I was telling the guys about this. Shit, where'd I put it? This thing is like this thing is like lacquer finished piano black. This thing is like, look how reflective it is. I was not expecting. It's like a lacquer finish. It shows my fingerprints, but man, it's a nice looking slip. I like Jason Goes to Hell too. A lot of people don't though. Oh, I do too. I do too. Yeah, I've taken a few of them before in shoulders and my knees. I'm hoping right now I don't have to get one for this rib thing. I 100% agree with that. The movie itself, though, I had not seen it since it came out. And damn, it is weird. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about the movie overall, but the 4K is unquestionably good. I haven't heard anything on that. Yes, it was. A lot of Zombieland was filmed over there, too, in here. It's not too far from me. Oh, that's cool. You know, my dad, I like Charmed okay. My dad was actually a bigger fan of Charmed than I was. Nice. I love Smallville. And then I got to meet and hang out. Of course, I got to know John Schneider because I worked on a film with him that I edited. He was in Tyler Maine's film, Penance Lane. And then he invited me to his premiere of his movie Four to Go here in Atlanta and different stuff like that. So getting to hang out with him was cool. And then that got me to meet Tom Welling here at an event. So that was cool. It was very cool. I love that show. Yes, I was a big fan of Angel. Yeah, Fringe was good. Yeah, Spaceballs 2 is coming. I love to hear that news. That is awesome. Yeah, William Shatner just keeps going strong too, man. He had this show on History Channel. Johnny Rambo says that the Kingdom of Heaven 4K was back in on Amazon yesterday. Oh, Alien Nation, yeah. I remember growing up with the miniseries V, too, the original V. They ate the damn tarantulas. I haven't seen that one. 2 and 4. We're going to get to the rankings here in just a second, trying to catch up with the chat. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's good. Hot and saucy pizza, girls. I got my shirt on. I hadn't watched the movie yet. Yeah, I remember that movie. I actually like those. I like the first one a lot. And I like Leprechaun in the Hood a lot. I actually have fun with those movies. Another $10 super chat, my friend. Oh, here he goes. Here it is right here. Love your channel. Is there any word about the Boba Fett 4K Steelbook? No. I have not heard anything, and that really ticks me off because, to be honest with you, I mean, I like that series, but that series actually contains a couple of the best Mandalorian episodes, if you really want to get down to it. I haven't heard anything about it. I appreciate the other $10 super chat, but that's one I've been trying to snoot out, too. I've been trying to figure that one out when that's coming. Because it's like, it's Mandalorian season 2.5, kind of. And I actually liked that series. I did. What time is the watch-along? The watch-along is going to be 10 p.m. tomorrow night. 10 p.m. tomorrow night. We're going to watch along 3D, or Part 3, Friday the 13th. It'll have a fair use cover, so it'll be slightly obscured. But you'll be able to watch it along, hear it, all that kind of stuff. We'll watch it with Jason over. He's gonna host it on his channel at Pop Culture Mass, and I'll be over there talking and watching Friday the 13th. And y'all can all come watch Friday the 13th Part 3 with us. That's a good pickup on that. I thought I got a steal of that Steelbook a while back when I got it for $20. 10 o'clock tomorrow night. 10 o'clock tomorrow night. That Dark City was a nice 4K. I don't know about the movie though. Overall, I'm not sure how I feel about the movie. I'm gonna have to watch it more. Oh man, I love Amityville. Amityville is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I did too. I had to go ahead and have the extra. I had to. At that price, I had to. Did I see the evil inside of that Amityville horror slip? There's something in there. I can't. You talking about inside the actual slip itself? There's something in there. I can't see what it is, really. Oh, I do see it. Holy hell, look at that. I do see it. That's cool. This is a great 4K, too, by the way. Damn, I would have probably never looked at that, Tony. We talked about it briefly earlier. That was an instant order for me. That thing looks incredible. A print of the script. They got a lot going on that. I cannot wait to get that in my hands. We're going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be 9 p.m. Central, right? But we'll be on for, a couple of 2.5 hours probably. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I really do. I do put a lot of work into it because I love it and I want it to do well and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate that. I do not have it. Everybody keeps telling me it's a really good one. I do not have that one either. UT. You talking about Texas? Or Tennessee. They both think they're UT. I don't think I've seen that one. Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern. 9 Central, I guess. Johnny Rambo with a $5 super chat. $4.99. I appreciate it, my friend. I really, really do. Thank you so much. I haven't yet. I've got so many pads back here too, trying to help me out. You hear the chairs all squeaky and everything. Yeah, that's pretty damn cool. I don't know if I'd have noticed it, but it took me a long time to notice it for sure. I know, man. It's crazy because Bill Murray and Ernie Hudson and Dan Aykroyd all went to him trying to get him to come back for Ghostbusters, and he wouldn't do it. Oh, he's still full life, brother. And he talks about he just eats straight garbage too, man. Now he doesn't care. He gets he goes these whole tirades on his Twitter. I used to talk to him about. Tweeted back and forth with him one day about this for a long time. He gets those Toblerone candy bars. They have they're little teeth that'll break apart, and he gets 2 of them, and he fills the cracks in one of them with peanut butter, and the cracks in the other one with marshmallow fluff. Puts them together like a brick and eats them. I'm like, dude, you've earned it, man. Eat it. Oh, well, yeah, that part's for sure. Hey, Jesse, how's it going? Yeah, I love the original V. Yes, I do. I do think it's a little bit better picture. That chip in there, that's the same chip they put in cinema projectors. It just does a little bit more with the color. But I don't hate that Sony. But if I could only go with the one, it's the Panasonic. That chip makes a difference in the color. I've heard that. Yo, he's back in here. We're talking about our stream for tomorrow night. I do like the Wishmaster films. I do. I need to get. They have them. Are they all on Vestron? Did Vestron release all of them? Overall, man, but it contains 2 of the best Mandalorian episodes, I think. A lot of stuff's been hitting me like that lately. Better than I remembered. Yeah, be 9 Central, right? 10 Eastern, 9 Central. All right, look forward to it, man. 10 Eastern, 9 Central. I remember the old TV promo commercials that say 8 Central, 7 or 8 Eastern, 7 Central Mountain. I heard that too. I mean, I don't have any inside sources telling me that. I heard the guy say that. I heard one guy say that. I'm sure we'll get it. Hey, Night 90, what's up, man? You know that big release is coming, baby. For me, nothing ever beats really the old school theater experience. I love it, but man, I love having everything just so and having my setup and all my stuff around me. I do love that too. Oh, you got all the time in the world, baby. The way I look at it is I'm hoping I got at least another 40 years to watch everything. And one day I'm just going to get where all I can do is go on vacation and we're Disney World and Universal people, roll around there shit on my like Power Wheels and go home and watch movies. Love Army of Darkness. Yeah, definitely. I saw you can see other movies borrowed heavily from it. Pop Culture Mass. Pop Culture Mass. So it's at Pop Culture Mass. You'll find him. Jason, if you're in here, you should share the link. Is it Julian Sands? Oh, we're about to get to the AI list right now. I was trying to get everybody's talking. I just don't want to. One of my pet peeves is when people don't engage with the chat. Like, my whole point of coming on live, I mean, it's cool to do the other stuff, but my whole point of coming on lives is to talk to you all and hang out. And it's no knock on anybody. Everybody's different, but I'll watch other live streams, and it's like, man, y'all never talk to the people. Like, this is a chance for everybody, for you to talk. If you just do a video, if you're not going to talk to people, just do a video. Matt with a $20 super chat. Thank you, my friend. He says, AVA live on the eve of Friday the 13th. With no work in the morning and the house to myself, living the dream, my friend. Living the dream. That is living the dream right there. I love it, man. I appreciate that so much. I really do. We're going to give us away a Friday the 13th before we get out of here, too. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, don't fall asleep. Freddie will get you. Boogeyman's Closet with a $10 super chat. And super chat coming from an icon. Says, I hope you like your surprise in the box. It kind of fits tonight's subject. Hope it helps you out. Oh, man, I appreciate it. I look forward to that. I really do appreciate that. People been sending me some movies lately, and I love it, man. I pop those things out and just watch them as soon as I can. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. What's a budget-friendly, region-free 4K player? The one that I have, it's about $375. I actually got it for $349. It's on Amazon. It's the Sony X800M2 region-free. So it's been modified. That's the cheapest one that I found that was region-free. I don't know. I never had the Oppo. Yeah, I don't know why anybody's not talking about that. What's up? Yeah, South of Sanity. South of Sanity was on with my buddy Chance, Video Goulash, who you'll see his channel on my videos too. They were on there talking Friday the 13th tonight too. Earlier tonight. Yeah, Pop Culture Mass is where we will be tomorrow night doing the watch along. There he is. He's been here. He's been lurking. Pop Culture Mass been lurking. All right, how about we see where AI ranks some of these? Oh, favorite top 3 John Candy movies? Summer Rental, Great Outdoors. Oh, and that puts a log jam at 3. I'll have to think about the third one. All right, so here we go. Let me share my screen. All right. So, at number 12, at the absolute worst spot, it says, is A New Beginning. Very interesting. I don't know if I agree with that being the worst spot. We'll get to what we're going to start off my list. I'm going to finish my list on an actual video that's going to come out tomorrow. But, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that one being the bottom there? I don't know. I definitely have something else slotted at the bottom. I feel like that one's close. I got my list over here, but I'm not. You know what? In full disclosure, I'm going to do my list, my full list, on a video for tomorrow. But I also am going to rewatch 2 movies before I finalize it. I've got to rewatch 2 more of them before I finalize it. Let's see. What is the chat thinking of that? That's not the worst. Proving AI is clueless. Your part 6 is your favorite? The Panasonic UB820 is not region free as it comes, though. There's some workarounds. 8 should be the worst. So I will tell you guys what my worst is. Are you guys ready for what my worst is? My worst is Jason X. Jason X is my worst. It's the worst. It's my worst. It's at the bottom for me. I don't know. And here's the thing, like, I will rewatch this 50 more times probably in my life, and it's still at the bottom for me, though. So that's a little spoiler for tomorrow's video. Mine is Jason X at the bottom. All right, let's go ahead and see what it says number 11 is. Oh, I totally disagree with this shit right here. This, no. Well, I can just tell you that's nowhere near the bottom. I know a lot of people don't like this movie, though. A lot of people don't like this. But, Jason Goes to Hell, AI has at number 11. So I got some split on Jason. Yeah, Jason X. I mean, it's fine, but if I got to pick one to be the worst, it's the worst. You gotta stay tuned now. I don't know why you're waiting, but the thing is, Beetlejuice, if you order stuff, if you order a movie that comes out today with something that's pre-ordered for 2 months in the future, you're not getting that thing that comes out today until 2 months in the future. The way they do it. Oh, wow. You got number 12. You got number 1 at the bottom. Becca agrees with me on the worst. You got Drunk in the Theater. That's the kind of movie it is. Chat GPT looking for a fight. Yeah, man, I love Jason Goes to Hell. Will not be that close to the bottom for me. I'm not going to spoil any more of mine tonight. You gotta wait for tomorrow. But, man, I don't know how AI comes up with anything. I have no idea. I hope so, Because I go every year, so I hope so. All right, let's see what it says. Nobody's saying anything about number 11. Do y'all think 11 should be that low? Do you think that Jason Goes to Hell should be that low? Looking swole. You trying to sell him steroids? Let's see. There you go, right there. Yeah, and I actually, when I watched the 4K, if you go back and really pay attention to Jason Goes to Hell, it's got some awesome practical effects all through that movie. Great practical effects. Meredith says AI is a dumb bitch. Oh, Jason Goes to Hell is your least favorite? Well, I won't hold that against you. I'm with you. It's too low. I think I accidentally scrolled, but it's got at number 10. It's got Jason X, so it's got Jason X pretty low. I had Jason X as my worst. Jason X is my worst. It's got Jason X pretty low. I love calling things dumb bitches. Meredith said AI is a dumb bitch. I like Jason Goes to Hell. I ain't apologizing for it. I love it. It's sitting right over there. Poop, 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 right over there. Jason Goes to Hell is a favorite of mine. I love the concept. I do too. Like and they're the first ones to really, really push the idea that he's a demon. And that, like, he's basically powered by souls, because at the end, all the souls are leaving him and they're getting to go to heaven and stuff. All right, let's see. So Jason X it had low. Let's see what it's got at 9. Jason Takes Manhattan down there at 9. This is where I'm not going to comment too much on where mine are from here, but I definitely don't think Jason Takes Manhattan's in my top 5. That I could see a little bit. But did that do it? But when that came out, had Nightmare on Elm Street already done that? Let's see. Jason Goes to Hell was... What number was that in line? Yeah, so that was 93. You're right. Yeah, I heard the one guy say that. Jason takes creatine. He loads it, man. He does his loading phase all the time. Jason on a boat is more accurate, which is what pisses me off about that movie. Some of my favorite parts are like where he walks through and kicks over the kids' like boom boxes and stuff, and then of course the boxer thing on top of the building where he knocks his head off. Oh, I saw somebody say something that I completely agree with. Where'd it go? Yes. I like that one, though. That one's really good. Show you something to waste money on. All right, at number 8... Part 3. Oh, Jason's going to be pissed now. Pop Culture Mass is not going to be happy that number 3 is that low. 3 is low. 3 is low, Pop Culture Mass. All the way down at number 8. I agree with this. Spoiler alert, I agree with this. I definitely agree with this, Robert. I am on Team 2009 train. AI is a dumb bitch. It's got the one we are live watching tomorrow night down low. He's coming in under both. He's coming in under both accounts. He's so pissed off. That made me laugh. Just like UT football, definitely in the bottom half. Good old Rocky Top, Georgia beat Tennessee. Yeah, the 2009 remake, I am a huge fan. Or if they had it be in Manhattan more, that would have also helped. Ooh, part 3 is the top 5er for you, and they got her sitting down here at 8. I'm on the phone with my laptop gonna fight Skynet and the Resistance. This is bullshit. Yes, I like Jared Padalecki in it. I've been up since 5 in the morning. I gotta rewatch that. I'm probably gonna rewatch it tonight myself. They got some problems visually. That is a good kill. That is a good kill. That's basically what it is Jason Goes to Space. Oh, how dare you. How dare you. Man, I've been warning you about that one for a while, Beetlejuice. Been warning about that one for a while. Alright, let's see what comes in at 7. Oh, bullshit! AI is a bitch. AI is a bitch. That's way too low. That's way too low. Way too low. Spoiler alert, that one's top 3 for me. Top 3. No, you can get it in the Paramount Scares box, Paramount Screams box, with Breakdown, World War Z, and Orphan 2, or Orphan the Final Kill, something like that. 4-movie box. You can get it for like $50 for all 4 4Ks. Look at this. It told me I had a highly stressful day. Yeah, way too low. That's a top 3. I'm just going to go ahead and spoil that on my list because I know that's not changing. It's a top 3 for me. I mean, if you follow me, it shouldn't be a spoiler. I talk about how much I like that one all the time. Meredith is trying to get me to agree too hard right here to spoil my list, but I'll just say that I'm a big fan of that one. You must rewatch. I'm not gonna lie, I have 3 copies of that 4K. I have one for watching, and I have one for keeping, and I have one just in case one of the other 2 get damaged. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only that. There's only a handful of movies that I have multiple copies like that. Same. I can make that argument as well. I'm not going to disagree with it either. It was kind of an accident. I meant to have 2 copies. I meant to have 2. I didn't actually mean to have 3. I was given one of them, so, and I just not getting rid of it. So I will buy I will buy a second copy sometime, especially if it's like a two-sided poster. I'll buy a second one. And like that one went down. I got like the extra copies for like $15 a piece. So all right, let's see. Let's see what number 6 is. New Blood. So we got Jason versus Carrie coming in at number 6 on here. Number 6 is Jason versus Carrie, basically. I don't know. You know, to be honest, I looked at it earlier, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, dude, going to see that in the theater, seeing that come out, I mean, it might as well have been like the Terminator versus Rambo. Which Carrie actress? Did Sissy Spacek pass away? I think so, Beetlejuice. I think they're all going to be in one box. That's the way I'm leaning now. That's the way I'm leaning now. I think they're probably all going to be in one box. Kind of like the two Clash of the Titans movies, except for it'll be 3. That would be my guess. That's what this is. It's Jason versus Carrie in at number 6. Oh, the actress from Part 7. Yes, Lar Park Lincoln. Yes, she passed away. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking of the actual Carrie. All right, let's see what cracks their top 5 here. I don't think they'll do that, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is getting all worked up over here. All right, here we go. Who's at the top 5? Oh, bull, higher. This should be higher, I feel like, than 5. This should be higher than 5. Yeah, y'all were talking about Lar Park Lincoln. Somebody said the actress from Carrie, and I was like, wait. I mean, the joke is that movie is Jason versus Carrie, but she's not. Lar Park Lincoln is who passed away, yeah. I feel like 2 should be higher than this. Oh my goodness, Mr. Bloodline. You need to check that out, sir. AI has out of control. Skynet has taken over. It's got part 2 all the way down at 5, which leads me to what the hell? What 4 is it putting ahead of it? Right? Even the guy in the wheelchair in part 2. Like, there's also the, like, maybe one of the more, like, kind of tone-setting, inappropriate time skinny dips by a girl that leads to her getting killed in that movie. I agree. Yeah, 2 I feel like should be higher. Damn, what's it got? Let's see what's got at 4. Oh, it's got Freddy vs. Jason up here pretty high. It's got Freddy vs. Jason high. That part I'll give it. I agree. It should be there. It should be high. Yeah, they put part 5 ahead of part 2 and part 3. Well, at least you can go to the archive. Dude, what? I can't. I do too. I like Freddy vs. Jason. I just like some of these rankings. I'm not so sure here. You got New Blood ranked ahead of both the reboot and part 3. I don't see that, man. I just don't see that. Part 2 being at 5 is ridiculous. Let's see what it says. What does it say about Part 2? A solid, tense slasher with a great final girl. Jason's debut as the killer is gritty and raw, even if he hasn't found his final look yet. Should have ranked him higher. The Freddy vs. Jason. It's not perfect, but damn, it's so fun. Jason holds his own, and the fight scenes are brutal. Fan service feels more like Freddy's movie, but still, it does feel a little more like Freddy's movie. But I don't care. I feel like it should be top 5. For me, it is. Probably top 5. But Part 2, I feel like it's too low. So let's see what's its top 3. Jason Lives at Part 3. Huh. Funny, self-aware, gothic, lightning-charged, zombie Jason gets unleashed in full glory in his most entertaining entry. I mean, like, it's pretty much a Frankenstein movie at the beginning. Yeah, different killers, yeah. Yeah, Jason Lives is pretty high for me as well. That means that it's got Part 1 and Final Chapter in its top 2, but I don't know at what ranking it is. My left ball could do a better list. Let's just see what's at number 2. Ooh, this is a surprise. I thought they'd go with chalk and put number 2 at, or put number 1 at 1. Oh, that means they got that means they got Final Chapter at number 1. So the one that started it all, Pamela Voorhees. So you got the original at number 2, and that means number 1 is the Final Chapter. Yeah, Jason Lives is solid. Jason Lives is solid. Which one do y'all think has the most nudity? Like, which one of them that is, like, famously, like, the most raunchy, like, sex-filled? Which one is it? I always get it, remember. I can't remember. Ooh, Part 6 is your favorite? Yeah, Part 6 is not my favorite. Not my favorite. But it's up there. 5 has the most nudity. I suck with Roman numerals. Where's 5? Did I pass it? A New Beginning? A New Beginning is the one with the most nudity? Yeah, they're just so much fun. I watch them a lot during the summertime. So 5 is A New Beginning. That's it. So I gotta watch A New Beginning to see the extra skin. Oh yeah, 2009 has one of the most long sex scenes I've ever seen. New Beginning has the most nudity, yeah. I need to go watch that one. Part 6 doesn't have any? Let me put that at the bottom. Wait, Jason Lives... There's no nudity in that one? Hey, nudity goes hand in hand with this genre. I'm an 80s kid. It goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. Part 2 has Terry. Enough said. No Jason, so they needed more nudes. Yeah, 6 is the worst. It's got no Got no boobs or behinds in it. Yeah, they had to have something. Friday 13th, the bushwhacking cut. Yeah, Caligula has a lot. Your ranking: Part 4, Part 2, Part 6, the original, 7, 3, 5, Jason Goes to Hell. Oh my gosh, that remake. The remake is way too low. Remake is way too low. Andrew. Ah! I know I'm gonna catch heat when my list drops tomorrow. I'm gonna catch some heat. When we get off here though, I'm gonna rewatch. I got 2 more I gotta rewatch. See, I hadn't watched 5. I hadn't watched 5. I hadn't watched Jason Takes Manhattan. And to be honest, I haven't watched the final chapter because I've seen that one so many times. And I just watched Jason Goes to Hell twice, and Jason X for when I got the Arrow releases. So I just got a couple more to watch. I agree. And I still argue that it's more like it's almost a direct sequel to part 2 or even part 3 because they talk about part 1, 2, and 3 in the movie, but then he finds the hockey mask in the movie. It feels more like a sequel because everything is already there. They're discovering it. They talk about the history of it. It feels like a sequel, not a reboot to me. Oh, that's a hard one to think about. Crispin Glover. That's a good one. That's a good one. And, every time I can't think of that movie without thinking of the Double Mint Twins, which ages me instantly. And people are like, who the hell are the Double Mint Twins? Favorite kill. Ooh. I'll have to put that on my video tomorrow because I got to think about that. I don't want to spout one off, but that's a good one right there. Damn, I'll have to think about that. Now I got like 50 going through my head at one time. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, the Kevin Bacon kill freaked me out. The arrow through the throat from underneath the bed because I was always scared of something being under my bed. But I don't think that... Yeah, the thunder's rolling for sure. I have not seen the Tommy Boy 4K. I don't have that one. Good. Somebody else knows the Double Mint Twins. Okay, Sleeping Bag Against the Tree. But I gotta go with the uncut version of the girl riding the guy in the tent, and she gets the machete through her, gets stabbed through and gets ripped up. Is I basically did my version of that in my inspired by that in my movie Realm of Souls. If you watch you can see it on Tubi. If you watch the opening sequence that I had to go back and add, the distributor made me go back and add an opening kill sequence in Realm of Souls. If you go back and watch the first 6 minutes of the movie. It's on Tubi. When I was told I had to go back and add it, I immediately in my mind went to the scene in Friday the 13th where where she's having sex with the guy in the tent and she gets ripped through, and I basically combined that with the scene in 2009's the remake reboot where he chops through the tent. you'll see all that flavor in that opening sequence. So I'm going to go with that kill because, man, in the uncut version, that is brutal. You've been thunderstruck. It's striking out here for sure. All right, let's give this away, shall we? Let's give Friday the 13th 4K away because I got to mail out everything I've been meaning to mail out to everyone anyway. So, let me think of how to give this away. Some good Friday the 13th trivia. Let me look up some Friday the 13th trivia. Ooh. 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 There's some good trivia questions on here. All right, I got one. Let's see. Do I want that one? Okay. First person who I see get this correct, you have to have a first and last name. Okay, a first and a last name. The first person, make sure you're all refreshed and up here, because the first person I see get it correct wins the movie. What is the name of the very first victim in the Friday the 13th movie series? It's got to at least be close, Beetlejuice, where I know what you're saying. What is the name of the very first victim in the Friday the 13th movie series? This one's hard. Oh! We have a winner. We have a winner. McLovin. Terry Ortman wins it. Comes in, gets it exactly right. Right here is the answer. It is Alice Hardy. Alice Hardy. Terry got it. I didn't think anybody was going to get it there for a second. Oh, man, then Robert came in next with it. But Terry, as long as you are in the United States, I can't ship outside the United States. As long as you are in the United States, email me at avawithchase@gmail and get you some information to mail it to you. He died first, but he wasn't a victim like that. He wasn't a victim of the killer. It says what's the first victim, not who died first. Who is the first victim? Terry didn't need that movie. William Driver in the house. They didn't kill him. They just didn't pay him any attention, and he drowned. He wasn't a victim of someone killing him, though. I can't wait for the stuff either. I wish that was a box set. I really wish the stuff was a box set. That would be cool. Let me pull up the stuff. Ben is like pissed. You're going too deep on the question. I was trying to pull up the stuff. I don't know where it went. There it is. Look at that artwork. That should have got a chunky box. I know the TV series was like the 13th hour or something they were going to call it or something. I don't remember. I'm not a true horror fan at all. All right, Terry. So just email me at avawithchase@gmail and we'll get it to you. A Friday the 13th SmackDown. Tomorrow we'll do the ultimate rankings for me. I'll put out a video tomorrow. And then there'll be a SmackDown because everybody's going to be going into watching our live stream watch along angry at me over my rankings. Some like it hot. Can't get enough of the stuff. And every time I say that, I hear the Duff Man from The Simpsons go, can't get enough of that wonderful Duff. Duff Man. Oh, yeah. I did, man. Do you know what it was? I could not believe what it was. It was in my graphic. It was in my graphic. And somehow, when I had clicked to move my graphic, just clicked randomly on the screen, I had clicked, I guess I had somehow right-clicked it, and it put like 4 periods right next to each other. But because of the 3D effect and the color effect and the lighting effect I put around the text, it made it look like a hot stuck pixel. So all it was deleting 4 pixels that were right next to each, or 4 periods that were right next to each other with lighting effects on them. Unreal, man. Gus in the house. What's up, man? So here's how the question was, right here. What was the name of the first victim in the Friday the 13th movie series? That's how the question reads. And then there's the answer, Alice Hardy. I am. I'm looking forward to that. Dude, I almost had a fit over and was like calling to return my TV too. Tomorrow night for the watch along, we are watching part 3. Tomorrow night, we're watching part 3. That was fun. That was fun. A lot less heat. It's easy to blame it on AI. Like tomorrow when I do my list, I can't blame it on AI. Everybody could just be mad at me then. Everybody gets mad. I get so many people get mad at me now all the time anyway. I'm not a real horror fan. If they see me in public, they're going to beat me up. Like all kinds of stuff. I'm stupid for buying a movie that somebody else wouldn't buy. As soon as we get off here, I'm popping in. Which one am I going to pop in first? I got to rewatch 5. So there's no Jason in that one. But apparently a lot of boob and butt. I don't remember it being that full of nudity. Why am I not remembering it being that full of nudity? I appreciate everything, Boogeyman. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. Part 5. Then I will probably watch Jason on a Boat. I mean, Jason Takes Manhattan, and that'll be as far as I get tonight because I've been up since super early. I haven't. It's on Disney Plus, or is it on? Do you have to have Hulu? Oh, like. Apparently, if I don't like all torture movies, I'm not a horror fan either. I'm keeping my mouth closed, but it could be very high on my rankings list. Be very, very high. Meredith. Get on that. You can get it on Amazon right now for $15. I think it is. $15 and change. With the slip. 4K with a Blu-ray. Okay, I might have to watch that. I also just got, hold on a second, I'll show you guys what I bought some stuff on the Amazon sale. Squeaky chair. I got, I didn't have these. I got both Hellboy movies on 4K. And I went ahead and picked up, I haven't seen this, but I knew my son was going to want to see it too. And it's got Harrison Ford. So I picked up the new Captain America. I got Christine, which I didn't have. But speaking of like the Alien and Predator world, I got Alien Romulus Steelbook 4K. I didn't have this before, and I haven't seen it. So I'm gonna have to watch that too. I got a lot of stuff to watch. And then today I got a shipment in of pre-orders. I got I Madman from Kino, Cult. I got the Dead Zone in, which I watched already. Something else too. Banned. He was banned. Howdy. Dead Pred? Good luck on that, man. You take care on that. Wait, so Predator is exclusive to Hulu right now. If you have the bundle Disney, you can watch through either. Oh, okay. The Dead Zone 4K looks really good. It really looks good. I mean, it's kind of like a down, like, drab looking movie overall anyway, but it does look good. Ask AI if you're a real horror fan. It has all the answers. AI, am I a real horror fan? Probably not. Did any of you guys who are members of my Patreon, did you see the post about the live stream tonight over on the Patreon? I don't know why I never thought about posting it over there, because I know sometimes you guys say you didn't see it when I'm going live. Yeah, we were talking about that. That was my Amazon, some of my Amazon haul I was showing. Okay, so you saw it over there. Okay, good. I figured maybe I was like, I'll post it over here. I've never tried that before. And then I saw my buddy Daniel at the Cobwebs. He's also having a live stream tonight, like at the same time. And I'm like, oh man, I hate it when that happens. I don't like trying to step on. I don't like when we get like when people are on like on at the same time and all that kind of stuff. Although today I got somebody accused me of like they were like Planet CHH was saying he was going to do a video about AI or list or something like that, and I'm like, I haven't seen him say that. I talk to Christian all the time. Maybe he did, but I'm like, okay, like you copied him. I'm like, yeah, nobody's done that video. I haven't seen anybody do that. Yo, Brian at the Last Movie Standing is in the house. He is actually a virgin of a lot of the Friday the 13th movies. Yeah, they got some pretty good deals going. I also went back, my man Why So Bluetooth, who's a pop culture icon, told me that I could go and grab 30 Days of Night and Dick Tracy Blu-rays for $5 each. I went back and got those today. Because I didn't have Dick Tracy at all, and I know there's like a Zavi steelbook out there that's a Blu-ray, super expensive. Who knows? We're getting the 4K of it. But if I have to be the Blu-ray curse guy at $5 a piece for those two that I didn't have, I'll gladly do it. Brian! Yo! Yo, Brian! I did it. Did you show me did you show me 30 Days a Night? Am I dreaming? Maybe it was you. Dude, I barely remember what day it is. I'm having to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and drive my son to football practice. Training, off-season training. It's on Amazon. It was like $5 because you got like the buy one get one off thing. It was like $7. It's marked down to $7.15, I believe it is. And I got both of them for like $5 a piece. Oh look, I'm gonna mess with Daniel. I just told him I was on my live stream talking to him. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. That's just a part of my life at this point. Now I've been off for a while because I have sustained a desk injury, basically working here at the desk too much. Damn it, I didn't see that one. I don't have that one at all either. But there is a Screen Factory Blu-ray of that, though, that's not a standard old release. There's a Screen Factory Blu-ray of that one. Yeah, once a year I will go in when they do the combine, and I will see how many times I can still bench press 225. This year I had my son spot me, and I went down. 58 was the most I ever done. This year I had my son spot me, and I did 43 reps at 225. It was pretty good for an old man. Yeah, I really wish he would do something with it. Do you know how good Dick Tracy would look in 4K? I mean, crazy town good. Oh, underrated horror movies. I think Trick or Treat. I still think, and more people have picked up on it lately, but not the old one, but this one. I think it's one of the best anthologies ever. It's top 10 horror movies for me of all time. I love this movie. I still think it's slept on. And it is one of the best 4Ks I've seen from Arrow. Or period, but Arrow put it out. That's a big one. Intruder's good. Somebody just said that. And I'll be honest with you, like things like From Beyond, that's underrated to me still. Like people talk about Reanimator and stuff, but From Beyond is super good. So there's quite a few I'd put in that category. Dude, Dick Tracy with those colors and everything, oh my God, it would look so good. Big boy did it. Big boy did it. Big boy did it. Yeah, it's a must watch for me. 21 reps is a lot. That's still really good. Oh, I am a big fan of Phantasm. I'm a big fan of Phantasm. It's like watching a horror dream of some sort. But I feel like in recent years it's gotten more of its due. Edward, you've never been a fan of horror films. Well, my wife's not a big fan of horror films either. Yeah, Dick Tracy was awesome. Oh yeah, Campfire Tales. That's a good one. That's a good one. People Under the Stairs. There's been rumors about it, and Zavi put out a nice steelbook of it a while back, but yeah, there's a lot on Tubi, man. There is a lot. I do like action and adventure. I don't have. Yeah, when are we getting the 4K domestic of that? Let's see here. Somewhere. I got this cool. I got this cool Blu-ray steelbook of Phantasm. I know there's like a foreign 4K set that you can get, but I got this cool Blu-ray. One day I'll stop resticking these. I've got a little place that I put them all, but I mean, this is just like a simple release, but I always thought the steelbook looked cool. But we definitely need a. I actually got this for like used for like $8. But we need that on. We need a domestic good 4K of that. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one. Does it? It has Atmos, huh? There's another new Dracula film? Oh, tell you how much I loved Freaky Tales. I can't tell you how much I hated that movie. I like the fact that Too Short was in it, because I grew up, I liked Too Short. And I liked that they had like a younger version of him in there. But that's about where it ended for me. Man, oh gosh. I just thought it was garbage, a garbage message to it. Be fun to see me ranking of my top 10 all time from each genre. Of like genre, like so like a top 10 drama, like that, because I did a drama, and like top 10 horror, or what? Of your top 10 of all time from each genre. Oh wow, shit. That would be a that would be a that would be a very involved list. So I'll tell you, I got a big recommendations and rankings list. So if you guys follow me, you know I did like all these like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s raunchy comedy rankings videos and recommendations. This Saturday, if I can get it finished, man, it's proving hard. If I can get it finished, it's going to be, out of all those lists, I'm going to now give you the top like 10 or 15 of all time across all decades. And whoo boy, I am doing a lot of fighting with myself on it. Man, you need to I'm not talking about it on the channel. I don't want to talk about it on the channel. You know, actually, quite a bit, man. I'll find stuff quite a bit, or I'll rediscover stuff that I've completely forgotten. Stuff that I've completely forgotten. I'll find like something that I haven't seen since I was like 9 or 10 years old, watching it with my brother on a VHS, and so it's like discovering it all over again. So yeah, it's pretty frequent actually, and people will recommend me stuff, and I haven't seen it. Like Summer '84, I hadn't seen it. It was a thumbs down too for me. It was a thumbs down for me too. There's something about Eggers that I want, Robert Eggers stuff that I want to like, but it just doesn't land for me. 100K views on what? Oh, of that on what? Like one of my 70s raunchy comedy one, I think is the only one, is it got over 100,000. I did another raunchy comedies one that had like 80 or 90. Most of them landed in the 30 to 60,000 range. We'll see how this one does. Yeah, I mean, I hope so, man. I hope so. The channel could use a boost like that again. Sounds good, Tony. Well, a lot of people don't want to do them, and then you run the risk of YouTube like not fully monetizing it. It may end up having to be 20 because I can't. I'm fighting with myself. It's stuff I don't want to leave off. Hamburger needs it. Hamburger needs it. That's interesting. Have a movie that I just fell head over heels for, no matter the genre. You know, honestly, and people are gonna laugh when I say this, but Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2. It has two of my favorite songs of all time. I love Star Lord. I love all the, like, you got Rocket in there beating the hell out of people to Southern Nights, and I love that song. And then the whole movie's based around the song Brandy by Looking Glass, which is one of my favorites. I fell in love with that movie when I watched it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I fell head over heels for. Like in my adult life, as a kid, there's a bunch, and I still love those today. But in my adult life, those two for sure, just big time. I love Guardians of the Galaxy 1 too. I love both of those movies so much. But the second one, because you added Kurt Russell to it, and the whole like basis of the movie, the running thing through it is the song Brandy by Looking Glass, and Kurt Russell does a callback to that and explain, man, I just love that movie. And then Rocket to Southern Nights, and then when they're going through and Yondu and Rocket and Baby Groot are killing everybody, and it's playing "Come a Little Bit Closer, You're My Kind." I mean, that movie just rocks, man. I love that movie. David Bowie. Oh yeah, you got the Hoff in Guardians of the Galaxy too. I mean, that movie just clicks every button for me. Oh yeah, I am Groot. Yeah, I'm a big Guardians fan. That would be awesome, Dan. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why. And they play Rubber Band Man. Like, I mean, that might be in Infinity War, though, come to think of that. That might be in Infinity War. Oh, Malibu High is bonkers. So you're definitely going to see my raunchy comedy all-time greats list is going to be surprising to some people, I think. I really do. That would just be an all-timer. Do you know how many of those they'd sell? Oh my god. They'd burn their printers up. Yeah, I thought Rubber Band is Infinity War. I thought about that after I said it. I'm trying to think of what else is it. But the whole Southern Nights, man, I love Southern Nights. There, somewhere online during COVID exists a picture of me going stir crazy in my house with my shirt off, singing into a wooden spoon, lip syncing and performing Southern Nights in my kitchen. I know it, but you don't have to squash dreams. Come on. Oh, we were talking about this earlier. Supernatural, Smallville, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer are probably my top three favorite TV shows. And then you get into, I mean, Game of Thrones is in my tops. You've got Entourage, you've got Friday Night Lights, you've got X Files, you got Star Trek, you got Twilight Zone, you got Angel, you got Chuck. I loved Chuck with Zachary Levi. Dawson's Creek, I loved. So you got a few up in there. Spartacus, I loved. Vikings is one of my favorite. I loved Vikings. So I got a few. I like Frasier. I like Cheers. I love Cheers. Not a fan of Game of Thrones. I did. I was a real fan up until the last half of the last season. I never got into Sopranos for whatever reason. I just never got into it. I don't know why. Oh yeah, Private Resort was on one of my Private Resort and Spring Break were both on some of my lists. Meredith's autocorrect got her on that. Oh, my friend Rob Prago was the mayor in that show, the first like couple of seasons. I'm in an episode of that show as well. I can't remember what season it is, but I'm in an episode of it in a bar with them in Atlanta, and they were trying to make me seem even bigger than I was, so I had to keep doing push-ups in between each take to like stay pumped up or whatever. And it ended up taking us like 6 hours to get through this scene in Atlanta in this hot bar, and I was about to pass out, and they had to keep bringing me like smoothies and protein shakes and stuff because my God, that was Oh, dude, how did I forget Californication? Yes, Californication. Hank Moody is me. I am Hank Moody in a lot of ways. I think like Hank Moody so much. I love that. Everything I'm getting is Klipsch when it comes to the speakers. Subwoofer, everything. I'm a Klipsch guy. I did like True Blood, alright. Not enough to put in my favorites of all time, but I did like it. Of course you like Runkle. John from Cincinnati. Well, because sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Bum, 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 bum. And they're always glad you came. Oh, I did like Mad Men quite a bit. It was pretty good. Oh, 80s TV shows. I love The Fall Guy and The Fall Guys sh- um, opening credit song that was also done by Lee Majors. Because I'm the unknown stunt man. That's a really good one. My mom likes Longmire. I never did watch it. I never watched a single episode of Breaking Bad, Meredith. I've never seen a single episode. There's so many good 80s TV theme songs. I mean, even Different Strokes. Different strokes it takes. Different strokes. Or, here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoon. Everything had a, like, legit opening song to it. Californication is awesome. And being a writer, like, man, I identify with him so much. Oh, the greatest American hero, yes. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. And then you had Dukes of Hazzard. You got Waylon Jennings with that. And even the A-Team's intro. Dun dun dun. If you can find them, you can hide the A-Team. Oh yeah, Perfect Strangers was good. Who's the Boss too? Yep. I love the Fall Guy. Oh my god, and that theme song. I will just randomly listen to that theme song and it'll get stuck in my head and it will drive Risha nuts. Because I'll walk around singing it for like 3 or 4 days. Because I'm the unknown stunt man. Made Eastwood look so fine. Yeah, it's really good. Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell. And then they had Blake Shelton redo it for the movie, but he made it into a love song. So they take out where he says that he's never been seen with anything less than a 9, so fine. They have to like change the words for today and make it soft. I hate that shit. Beetlejuice. I mean, I can picture that to this day. Believe it or not, I'm walking in it. And that's the same guy in the movie House, right? Which I love. And Norm is in House. George Went's in House. The Facts of Life, yep. Give me the facts of life. Learning the facts of life. Motherfucking Robotech. Could you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Yes, he did. I love because of whatever the rights and not being able to pay him and Screen Actors Guild and whatever. For a long time, they could never show Waylon Jennings other than him playing the guitar. They couldn't show his face, and so he wrote that into the song, where he says, I'm just a good old boy. My mama loves me, but she can't understand why they keep showing my hands but not my face on TV. That cracks me up. Oh, yeah, the synth wave of the Knight Rider. I just loved hearing Kit talk. I have a picture in the other room. They used to have a big thing that came to the Georgia World Congress Center here called the World of Wheels in the 80s. And they had all these cars. It was so cool. And they always had the movie cars. And I got a picture, me and my brother, a picture in Kit from the Knight Rider in the 80s. It's so cool. I saw that. I would reach back to a different era in time and have you burned at the stake. Yeah, Fall Guy was I don't know, man. Like, see, I'm not into a lot of I mean, maybe I would, but like it's kind of the same reason I didn't ever get into The Sopranos. I'm not huge into like crime movies or crime TV shows, organized crime stuff. That's like I'm not huge into like the, Godfather and Goodfellas and all that kind of stuff either. So I don't know. I don't know why I just never got into that the same way. But I might still check it out. William Cat. Yes, I couldn't think of it. Whoa, Mark! Mark, an icon in the house, drops $100 super chat. My friend, that is way too generous. Thank you so much. He says he's late to the party, but he'll rewatch. Hope we're doing well. Doing well. We had to fight through the raindrops and the bad storm here. I got all my padding so that my back can stand for me to sit here through a live stream. And, man, I really do appreciate that. That's so huge, my friend. Thank you so much. And I haven't forgot you. I got some cool, not that you asked for it, but, we just hadn't got to the post office. That's actually quite a trick for us to have time to get through our damn post office here. But I got some stuff coming your way. Everything's been boxed up. But thank you so much, my friend. That means a lot to me. House second story is a lot of fun. Killer Alien's like, what do you do for a living, Mark? He helps bozos like me talk movies. You mean, take a look. It's in a book. Wait a minute, let me get this in here. So you can really take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. Butterfly in the sky. I could go twice as high. Oh, dude. Down on Fraggle Rock. Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. The theme songs. Down on Fraggle Rock. Oh, they did, man. They did. La 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 la, sing a happy song. Ah, ha, 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 smurfing all day long. Like, still trying to figure out what smurfing is. Or Thundercats. Oh man, Mum Ra, sneaky scary. G.I. Joe, he's a great American hero. Man, everything had such good songs to it. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Meredith's like, I can't compete with that tonight. You kick my ass. Y'all don't have to compete for that. It means a lot to me in real life. It really does. I appreciate it. William Daniels did the voice of Kit. Arrow, what did they do? I haven't really... Has Arrow censored anything? I busted Screen Factory on the Riddick thing. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head if there was something. They've let some questionable, like, commentaries. I don't know why, Meredith, but whenever I think of Fraggle Rock, that just that part of the song gets stuck in my head. Down on Fraggle Rock. Like, and it'll just get... like earworm me. Yeah, Harris Yulin, yeah. Yeah, because he was actually in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was the head of the Watchers Council in the TV show. Reach back. Mark is working tonight, if you want to call it that. Oh, awesome. Been watching Killer Alien. His channel's growing pretty quick. Do it. What are we doing? Do it. Oh, this one takes the cake for me. It's Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo's like my favorite all time. Scooby-Doo. Which one I think I like Supernatural. And, dude, then you have Supernatural that did an episode where Sam and Dean got sucked into a Scooby-Doo cartoon. I was in, like, hog heaven, man. I was in hog heaven. But, yeah, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? But then, see, what most people forget is, like, during the Scooby-Doo cartoons, they used to always have like montage chase scenes set to other music, like Little Mary Sunlight, she's all right with me. Like they would always have these like, like 70s like kind of rock songs that they would do their whole like chase montage to. And so there was just so much music. Scooby Doo is 1,000,000% my jam, favorite cartoon of all time. That's actually true, Sopranos. The Thundercats are loose. Feel the magic, hear the roar. How has nobody done a live action of Thundercats? You could do an R-rated, scary live action of Thundercats because Mum Ra was low key scary. I don't know if I saw that. Oh wow. Just wanted to drop a bomb on me tonight. I have to help the physical media channel. I appreciate it, man. I really do. What's up, B Maga 123? This is that big bomb that Mark dropped. That is a big bomb. Feel the magic, hear the roar. Thundercats are loose. Watching the new series Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. Interesting. I've heard my mom's been watching that one too. Yeah, William, my problem with that is it's fine if the director says he wants that done to the director's cut. But you need to put the original cut and or you also need to tell people it's been changed and censored. Period. No free passes from me on that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that in any way, shape, or form. And I don't want to get like, I'm not trying to get political in any way, but as a guy who taught history, I would so just like warn people that by trying to take out things, like even if you find something offensive or it wasn't right or whatever it was from before, man, don't like, if you take all that stuff out, and people don't see what's wrong with it anymore, then maybe they end up doing it again. Like the history repeating itself thing. Like, just let the art, let the movies mark the time, and you can see what was better then and what was worse then. Where we've come from, where we should maybe go back to. When you start changing it, you forget those errors and you could repeat them. So I'm not a fan of that. I agree with you, man. Oh, Mark, dropping a big bomb. Dude, $200 super chat from Mark. Oh my God, man. Killer Aliens asking, are you hiring? Meredith says, fucking crazy ass. Oh my God, man. I appreciate that so much. It's gonna Hong Kong Fooey me out right now. Hong Kong Fooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Fooey, Mark Deal will hit you in your eye. Good Lord, man. I appreciate that, man. I really, really do. Yeah, that is right. That's right, Beetlejuice. Wow. Yes, that's also true. I do love me some Hong Kong Fooey, though. I actually dubbed Jason at Pop Culture Mass the other day because of his love for chop socky movies and all that kind of stuff, Hong Kong and Asian cinema. I said, he is no longer the Bishop of Bull Moose. I dub thee Sir Hong Kong Phooey. That's dropping bombs, my friend. That is dropping bombs. You're not kidding, Tony. You're not kidding. Captain Caveman. And the Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. They're a modern Stone Age family from the town of Bedrock. They're a page right out of history. Let's ride with the family down the street. I'll sing that one all the time randomly. Also, the Jetsons. Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy. Jane, his wife. Like when he's got his wallet out and he's gonna get he takes out a couple dollars to hand to Jane, and she just takes the whole wallet and cruises on out while he has to go work at Spacely's Space Sprockets. Mark's going, he's got it crazy up in here. He's throwing down more thunder than you guys have heard outside my house tonight. He's Hong Kong Phooey. He's the #1 super guy. He's Hong Kong Phooey. He's quicker than the human eye. Meredith. Speaking of censorship, we were talking about the unblocked Blockbuster box sets censored Daryl Hannah's beautiful body. Yeah, I don't understand the all of a sudden needing to cover women up. There's starting to be a little bit of pushback from the women on that too. Because I don't understand it. And people used to have seriously, I'm gonna do one more movie. And I'm going to try to, I got to decide which script, and then we're going to get it rolling, because I'm tired of waiting. But, I really want it to be a throwback to those, 70s and 80s horror comedies and stuff like that, where it's slasher, it's raunchy, it's supernatural, it's fun, there's boobs, there's inappropriate, all that kind of stuff. I want it to be a fun throwback, and I want people to have fun doing it. You used to be able to watch those movies and tell those people had fun doing it. Everybody wasn't all tight up and tight asses and everything. I want that experience again. In case it's the last movie I ever make, I want it to be a fun throwback. 100%. I want it to be fun. What the hell, Mark? Are you drunk? Mark's the man. He's dropped a couple bombs like that on me before. Ayo, killing it, yeah. Donnie says, Jesus, Mark, let me hold something. The Blu-ray of Splash is selling for $70. I know Disney Plus covered Daryl Hannah's butt with they extended her hair down and covered her butt. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Ben. They're redoing they're doing a sequel to Spaceballs, and they're bringing back Rick Moranis and Bill Pullman and all that kind of stuff. Jason loves those Kung Fu movies. Yep, I'm telling you, Sir Hong Kong Phooey. Big Sal hasn't been in a live stream in a while. Big Sal hasn't been in one in a while. I think we're not on at a good time for him right now. Grape 8. Go out and buy some premiums. That's lactose intolerant bombs. I do love me Voltron. Voltron's coming. We're getting a live action of that, right? Henry Cavill's in it, isn't he? I ordered from Imprint. That morning. I wasn't taking a chance. That movie actually means quite a bit to me. So, man, I love cartoon, old school cartoons. Robert says, "Are you hiring? I'm a school teacher who needs a summer job." Yeah, if you guys look now going forward for a while for the foreseeable future, you'll see Meredith's channel. Like I'll have on my stuff that pops up with my channel members and everything. You'll see the channels that I recommend I watch. I'm really pushing for everybody to go follow everyone because just from my insider info, I know that right now there's a lot of push within companies to try to go back to pushing out more physical media, get more low to medium budget movies and all that kind of stuff. And I just feel like the bigger our community is, the bigger these channels are, the more it shows them that people are interested. So you'll see Meredith's channel on that card. You'll see Killer Aliens channel on that card. You will see Ken at Mid Level Media. You'll see Christian at CHH. You will see Born to Be Rad. You'll see My Killer Podcast. You'll see Video Goulash. You'll see Cobweb's channel. You'll see Brian at The Last Movie Standing. Jason at the Pop Culture Mass. You're going to see all these channels that I recommend because I want, if studios or boutiques or whoever are looking around, people are making these decisions, I want everybody to see, like, man, look at all these physical media channels with just tens of thousands of subscribers. There's money there, and whatever small part we can do to push in our direction for that, I'll do it. And if that means let's promote each other's channels and get everybody's channels big as possible, I'm down. I am down, and I'll do my part to help. I tend to agree with that. Hand, face, my hand, my face, whichever one. Mark, I think I'm going to do a video on this topic. And I will probably assure myself that no one will ever, 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 ever send me anything free for review. But I don't care. It's more important to me to say I will never buy and support these things that are censored this way. And I think it's important to talk about that too. Yeah, no. Yeah, they took out where the hiding in the washing machine or whatever. Juanita's still awake. Criterion censored Hackman's dialogue. And you're talking about in the conversation. Was it in the conversation? Hand, face is fun too. For sure. I mean, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate it. But like at the same time, like I stress this too. You don't have to like agree with everything every YouTuber does, says, or whatever. But man, it sure does help to like if people are looking, they see this community is huge, and all these channels are big. Man, if that's the least that we can do to push things back our way, then go and subscribe. And I'm just telling, from what I'm hearing from having to deal with a distributor, I don't, they're under the Lionsgate Magnolia Pictures umbrella. So it's not like they're in the biggest of studios, but but you also see here lately, you see Christopher Nolan talking about it. You see the director of Anora talking about needing to go back to physical media. You see Matt Damon and Ben Affleck talking about needing to go back to physical media and supporting physical media and all that kind of stuff. There's a push. Matt Damon goes on and on about how that's what we need to make these mid-budget movies and stuff again. So there's a push. This is what we can do in some small way to support it. So it definitely has, and it is for crybabies. Oh, the French Connection. Oh, it was on the streaming. Did they not censor something in the conversation too? I thought I'd heard rumblings about that. I agree. Like if something offends you to the point where you think it should be gone, then just don't watch it. Like I 1,000% agree. That's really weird. Yeah. Yep. And hopefully that pushes people back. Streaming's in a lot of trouble. They try to hide it, but like streaming, Disney's hemorrhaging money, and they just keep trying to double down on it, and it's not working. But that is the reason why Disney is slow to release anything on physical media. Is Iger is so far down the road, determined that streaming was going to be the next big thing, and they have these promises they made to investors in it, and they're trying to make it work. So they're treating all the movies like the old Disney vault. Like we're going to just they see every movie they release on physical media as a possible detriment to their streaming. That's why, right there. That's why they don't get everything. Oh, they got a disclaimer on that. That's it. Streaming's the worst for censorship because of that. They can make a change at any time. The art becomes exactly. It's like making an update to a website. That is exactly a good way to say it. It's like making an update to a website. We can just take this out at any time and people won't notice it. It's an update and yada yada yada, and then it's like it was never there. 100%. Yes, that is like one of my dream retirement things is to have a two screen movie theater where I show older movies, like do theme nights, like people come in and dress up. We do like Smokey and the Bandit over the summer. We'll do Jaws. We'll do Harry Potter weekends, and you can dress up like Harry Potter or whatever characters, and you serve like food and drinks and normal like popcorn and all that kind of stuff, and just have fun old school movie theater like that. Occasionally show something first run. Matt Damon. Yeah, the disclaimer for Going with the Wind pissed me off too. Like, come on. The chat has a character limit. I don't know why. They'll see a big spike, but that's also the reason they've milked Stranger Things out for so long. It's the same reason they milked Cobra Kai and they split the last season into 3 seasons and spread it out, because once these big shows are gone and done, they lose a lot. Yes, yes, that's actually a really good one to point to. Like I don't know. Like I never watched a movie and was like, first of all, it's a movie. It's not real life. Even if I don't like it, if I find something offensive or if I find something gross and I don't want to watch it again, I just don't watch it again. I don't try to go make it change for everyone else. That's so damn stupid. Yep, none of those are profitable. They're losing gobs of money, as a matter of fact. Yeah, they're hiding the amount of views, everything now. They used to be out front with it, and now they're hiding it. Yeah. Yes. Oh man, you're talking about the. Did they censor that? They censored Mask. You're talking about with Cher and Eric Stoltz and Sam Elliott. That Mask. I hope so, but I doubt it. They want you to keep having to be subscribed in order to watch it. That's it. Show me on the doll where the movie touched you. Yes, that's my point. Like if everybody would push that and everybody would just like go and they see everybody's got and suddenly all of us together have just hundreds of thousands and hundreds of thousands of subscribers between all of us, then they like, man, look at that market. Because you're talking about even if a studio does a 50,000 print run of a movie, they could look and say, look, in just these 20 YouTube channels, there's a million subscribers. So doing 50,000 should be nothing. Should be nothing to move that many units. So, you know, I have Amazon because I have Amazon Prime for shipping and all that stuff. I'm going to tell you the very best one to me is Tubi. Tubi feels the most like walking through an old mom and pop VHS rental store in 1984 than anything else. And you know what? They make all their money the old school, tried and true way. You watch some commercials, and they don't cut. I haven't noticed anything cut and censored on there. And I if I'm gonna watch one, I like Tubi. Yeah, some boutiques only doing like 1,500. But I mean, think about that though. If they look and they say, "Look, shit, like all those guys combined together, there's like 15 channels, and together they're reaching over a million people every day." Then doing a 20,000 run shouldn't be that big a deal for them. I think the standard back in like its heyday was like 150,000 to 200,000 run on first release of a movie. Physical copies, depending on the movie, it could be a little bit bigger. Like when my movie first went into Redbox, it was 40,000 units that went into Redbox. So if you go back to before that, when they were even bigger, a couple 100,000. If you figure if they're making $20 or even $10 in profit on a couple of 100,000, that movie's making so much extra money in sales in video rentals and stuff. I've got that, but I have not watched it since I got it. See, I haven't really felt like I've noticed that. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just not paying any attention. I'm old, man, so I'm used to the old model of commercials. And you know what? That worked for so long because it works. Now streaming's trying to make you pay and have commercials. Like, what the fuck? Yes, he is. He's 94, 95 now. He's saying he's going to do another movie. which is awesome. You gotta love and respect Clint Eastwood. He is old school, baby, and I love that. Yeah, they are. You know, they have a whole like section of Shout Factory TV or Scream Factory TV, where there's a bunch of their scans of Scream Factory scans of movies on there. That would be so cool for them to come back. Because I think some people would rather walk off the cliff to their own demise than admit they were wrong. That's what I really think. For these guys to bail on streaming and back up is to admit that they've been wrong all this time, and all this time and effort and money was wrong. I mean, Disney knows their home video sales between physical media and like home rentals and home purchases off of streaming was like their second biggest revenue stream last year. And yet they still try to avoid it. I saw that on there. I haven't seen it though. Agreed. I don't know why the commercials don't seem to bother me on Tubi that much. It just feels old school, and I guess I'm just old school, so it doesn't bother me. Yeah, I've long since canceled Hulu. I agree. And it's like, dude, so all y'all are doing now, you were supposed to be like the opposite of cable because of that. And all you've done is become cable, but worse, way worse. You're offering less and charging more, and I got to watch commercials? Like, get the hell out of here. Yes, those were the days. I was like 18, but yeah, those were the days. Friday Mystery Movie Club. Just wanted to say I've been really enjoying your channel. Found a lot of great recommendations. Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Tubi does have a lot of classic TV. And as far as things being censored, I've seen some stuff that is just one step up from being hardcore. So I don't think they censor a whole lot. Kevin says, "Hey Chase, love the channel. Have you had a chance to check out the black exploitation films?" I have not. I haven't bought those. I really, really want that first box set though. Like I really, really want that first box set. I saw that it's back in on Amazon. It's like $135. Like I said, I'm trying to buy so much other stuff right now, but man, I really do want that because it's got, and the song gets stuck in my head. It's got Across 110th Street. It's got that in there. It's got what, Coffee, Truck Turner, Hell Up in Harlem. That's a good box. I don't know the titles in the second box as well as I do the first. Does it have? Is the first one got Coffee in it, or is it the second one? One's got Foxy Brown. I don't know the overall titles in the second one as much as the first one. I think I've seen all those. Definitely 100 across 110th Street and stuff, but I do want to get that. Streaming is one of Hollywood. It is. It is. It's all disposable content now. It's just content, disposable content. Just throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it out there. It's like they want you to drink through a fire hose. 100% they can. Mine too. Mine too. Juror number. I don't know if I've seen juror number 2. I Max does suck. I have Max only because it's included with the cable tier that I have. And to be quite honest, the only reason I have cable is for live sports to make sure I can access all my sports. Rich is a huge football fan too, and to access all my sports, I watch movies and then I watch live sports and I watch the History Channel. I watch the hell out of the History Channel. I always have. But like shit, man, Ancient Aliens, all that kind of stuff. All those documentaries, I watch the hell out of some History Channel. But I do watch some stuff on Max occasionally just because it's free. But 99% of the time, if I'm watching streaming, anything on streaming, it's Tubi or Shudder, which is also included with my Prime for whatever reason. %, and man, do they have options. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah, that pissed me off too. You know what? They'll never censor Bikini Car Wash, babe. Listen, Bikini Car Wash has some serious nudity, and I still feel bad. I showed Risha. There's a part in there where there's a guy that's nude with the nude girl that runs out on the beach, and all I can say is he probably hates it, and you know it was cold because if you watch real close, you can see their breath in that scene, but he's got a little bit to be a little thing to be embarrassed about. Go back; it's in the first one. And he's got to hate life every time he sees that. But man, that movie that's just a fun, ridiculous background movie. I got to get that, man. I got to get that. Now I'm gonna have Across 110th Street stuck in my head, which I think it's cool that that song is in Jackie Brown at the beginning of Jackie Brown too, and of course Quentin got it from there. Yeah, I think I actually have that in my watch list. The first one has Coffee, the second one has Foxy Brown. Yeah, yeah. I feel like the first one overall has more. I feel like I've seen all the ones in the first one. I haven't seen all the ones in the second one. But like Isaac Hayes, I think I told the story. Isaac Hayes is in a couple of those, and I think I told the story. Like I've read Arnold Schwarzenegger's book and listened to his book a couple of times, and he tells the story about when he's trying to get a bodybuilding show going here in the United States, and him and Franco Colombo didn't have any money, but he had won like the title a couple of times. He goes in and meets with Isaac Hayes, and Isaac Hayes gives them money in order to do a bodybuild to create a bodybuilding show. So he helped them get going. Wait, so you can get Georgia Bulldogs football up there on YouTube? Really? Because they're finding out that they can write them off in taxes. So like that's the other reason to get everything on physical media, because they can decide that like this show that they made. I don't know. There was like a kids show. I'm gonna say it's not Wallace and Gromit, but a show like that. And they say if we never put that out again, we can take a tax write-off, a tax credit in the amount that we estimate, that is estimated that that show would make in perpetuity. So they could say that it is reasonable that over the next 100 years or whatever, that that show could make another $10 million in syndication, and they can get it. They if they destroy it and they never put it out again, they can take that $10 million tax credit. They can do that the same way with a movie if they make it and never put it out. So it's actually more profitable sometimes for them to never put it out. It's very scary because they can do that to anything past or present at any time. Yeah, gotta have my football. Risha would die without it. She's a big Eagles fan. I'm cursed Falcons fan. I'm from Georgia. But I'm not a big NFL fan. I'm a college football guy. I do like the NFL, but not I don't bleed it the way I do college football. Oh, I gotta have me my Joe Bob's Drive-In. I get that I get Shutter for free. I don't know why. I'm not questioning it. It's been like 2 years now. I'm not questioning it. He's got money that his grandkids, infinity, you're never going to even see. Oh man, I love Bikini Drive-In too, though. Fred Olin Ray, I love, man. He did that movie. This is another one, Beach Babes. I haven't got that one out yet. Fred Olin Ray also did Evil Tunes, which I absolutely love. But yeah, Bikini Drive-In I got down there on a Blu-ray too, and it's fun. Nothing has as much as Bikini Car Wash, man. You have to go up to adult film. You're gonna have to go to the Melusine site to start getting anything more than Bikini Car Wash has. Oh no, you can't go wrong with Pam Grier. And if you're a Pam Grier fan, a young Pam Grier, there's a movie. It was on one of my lists, exploitation films, called Arena, where she is a gladiator. Her and this beautiful blonde woman are gladiators back in like ancient Rome, and they are nude a lot. I was quite shocked. Damn, I don't know that I knew they had that. Yep, they sure did. They did that the Willow and the Batgirl movie. And they, as long as they never put them out, they've got that they can take that credit. Children of the man, you got all them cornfields. That would creep me out at night. Although we got, like where I grew up, we had cornfields. I remember being a kid, my great grandparents' farm, and them having the cornfields, and us watching Children of the Corn, and then my uncle like making us walk out there at night. I'd have to think about that. I mean, I know it's more recent, but I do love her in Jackie Brown. But there's definitely older ones where she was, smoking hot that were a little bit different. She was on my show Smallville too. She played Waller on Smallville, and I think she'd have been a better Waller than Viola Davis too. I just didn't even know that was possible. No, you can't go wrong with any of those. Oh yeah, Michelle Bauer. She's in that other movie that I just ordered from Orbit. Oh yeah. I just got the 4K of that. I thought I had it and I didn't. I just got it. The verdict's still out for me on Dark City. It's strange and unusual. I can't decide. I think it's. I don't think it goes anywhere. I don't think it has a satisfy. I think that I don't like the ending at all. I think it has such a good premise, but like I don't know. It just feels like it's missing something. I don't know. I'm gonna hold judge until I watch it again. The 4K, there's no question about though. The 4K is outstanding. Well, yeah, it goes to Shell Beach, but that's no, it's not. Oh, yep, 30 minutes until Friday the 13th. Everybody get your naked girls, machetes, and cookies out for Jason. I don't know. That's weird. You're having trouble with shipping. You're having the most trouble with shipping of anybody I know here lately, Beetlejuice. Bruce Campbell is the man. But yeah, I don't know on that, Beetlejuice. That's weird. They may be trying to get those in first. I hear you, Killer Alien. Yeah, I got to get off here soon too. I've been up way too long, and I've got to watch these couple movies so that I can do my list for tomorrow. I may only get through one tonight and then have to get up and watch the other one. Oh, of course it did. How much did it drop? They hear you, Beetlejuice, and they're like, that guy. We're going to get that guy. We're not going to ship his shit. Mark, I appreciate everything, man. You went way, 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 way above and beyond with those two big, giant bombs tonight, man. I appreciate it, my friend. So, so much. An icon status. He's about to be legend status. Thank you so much, my friend. Get your work done. You can't drop bombs if you don't get your work done. I'm just kidding, man. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it so, so much. No. Not the censored one. Nope. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. All kidding aside, I appreciate it so much. I have never ordered directly from Second Sight. I did get an email yesterday. It was either yesterday or this morning that my Nice Guys set from Second Sight had shipped from Orbit. So I'm pretty excited about that. Sounds very painful for your wife. All right, everybody. I think it's a good time. We've been on for 3 hours. That's way longer than I was planning to go. I got to get off here and watch a movie and get some sleep because I got a video to get up for tomorrow. And we're going to be back. Do not forget that tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, I'm going to be right back on here tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow night. Live watch along tomorrow night on Jason's channel at Pop Culture Mass. He's hosting. We're going to watch Friday the 13th, part 3. And I hope all of you come in there and watch it with us. I do have a CD warehouse hunt coming up. But that's pretty much going to be it until July for hunts, because then it's Criterion time. So make sure you come and watch that with us tomorrow night at Pop Culture Mass, and we'll have some fun watching Friday the 13th. And tomorrow, yeah, Mark, yeah, man, yes. Tomorrow night, be there, man. Jason's hosting it at Pop Culture Mass. We're going to see if we can figure out how to maybe put it on our other channels. I don't know how that works, so it's not that big a deal. But Jason at Pop Culture Mass is going to host it. We're going to watch part 3, a live watch along, all that kind of stuff. You'll be able to see and hear it. And we'll have a lot of fun doing that. And hope you guys join us over there. We'll be on for a couple hours or so tomorrow night. So I'll be right back with you guys through that. And I appreciate it. Good night, everybody. Get all your stuff out. Yes, Meredith, watch 1 and 2 tonight. If I'm going to watch a couple before tomorrow, you got to watch a couple. And tomorrow afternoon, I'll have my Friday the 13th ranking video up, too. You got my worst one is Jason X. Tomorrow, you get the rest of my list. So make sure you check out that video. And y'all, I really do appreciate everything. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. Thank you all so much. Mark, for those big bombs, Meredith, for your support, everybody for your support. I really do appreciate it. It means a ton to me. Way, way more than you know. Oh, you loving the shirt? Yeah, baby. The pizza sauce, the hot sauce, pizza sauce girls. But, all right, you guys know the drill. Until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon with a video and another live tomorrow night. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.